Hi, I'm Kelly from To Become Mum, and I wanted to do a quick video today just to talk about some of the latest hair care products I've been using. I've had a lot of trials and tribulations with my hair over the years. About 3 years ago now, a hairdresser really ruined my hair by putting too much bleach on for too long, twice. My hair was a lot longer than it is now, at least another 6 inches or so, and I had to lose the length basically because all the layers on top were damaged by the bleach, and if they'd kept the length underneath I would look like I'd had a mullet, and nobody really wants that. So unfortunately I have my hair cut really short. I had to have it dyed dark and I was trying to go blonde again, and it's taken me 3 years to get my hair into the condition it is now. It's still not great. Obviously being through pregnancy as well means that my hair has been through quite a lot in the past 12 to 18 months. It's quite fine now, and years of layering has basically meant that I've thinned out my hair a little bit too much, and I'm just trying to get some more length and more thickness back into my hair. Also, if you've been reading my blog for a while, you might know that I suffer with psoriasis. Unfortunately, my condition is getting worse. I have it on more areas of my body now, which is really unfortunate, and something which I have to deal with, and I'm trying to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. But the area that it started on was my head. I do suffer with a dry scalp anyway, and at the front here I have started to get some dry skin, and I also get a slight patch of psoriasis that comes here that I have to put some of my steroid cream onto. So basically I've been looking for a treatment to help my skin. As I say, with the psoriasis my skin gets very dry and itchy on my head, and I need a shampoo that's going to really work. Now, the doctor does prescribe me some lovely shampoos to try. They all contain coal tar, which doesn't smell particularly pleasant. You certainly don't want to be sniffing your hair out after that. So I've been looking for alternatives, and particularly if there's any treatments out there which have natural ingredients, then that's what I'm really interested in. So the team at Barefoot SOS, I got in contact with them after being recommended their products by a couple of psoriasis sufferers that I've spoken to via Twitter, and they recommended I look into Barefoot SOS. They've got lots of different treatments. They're suitable for dry and sensitive skins, and they say that they may also be beneficial to people who have problem skins such as eczema or psoriasis like I do. And this particular treatment is the dry scalp treatment shampoo. It contains lots of goodies, including calendula, which I've used in other products from Melida before, which I found really beneficial, and I've loved the products that they do for babies as well. There's horsetail extract, white willow and aloe, and pure essential oils of French lavender, rosemary and geranium. Those smells come through really strongly in this shampoo. Not overpowering at all, but it definitely has a nice scent to it, much better than the coal tar that I've been used to with my medical treatments. I have to say I'm really impressed with the shampoo. It lathers up so well, and it feels creamy in your hair. It feels like a normal shampoo would. And it's also done a great job of clearing the dry flakes that I have. At the front here is the area which I'm most concerned about, just because that's the area that's most visible to people. And that seems to have cleared it up. I've washed my hair about an hour ago now, and I'm just really pleased at how that's made such a difference there. And as I say, it's been really nice to use. I also use other shampoo in my hair as well. I tend to put my treatments just on my scalp mainly, but then because my hair is colour treated, I do need to give it as much nourishment as possible. So I've been using the Herbal Essences Be Strong, the one that Nicole Schertzing is promoting at the moment. I love anything with honey in, and this does smell really nice. It's not too sickly sweet, but as you'd expect with Herbal Essences shampoos, it does have a nice scent to it. And I have to say, again, it's a creamy shampoo, and it doesn't feel like it's stripping my hair at all. A lot of the time, in between shampoo and conditioning, my hair can feel like straw, and I'm really concerned about the condition of it. And that's when I sort of whack on the really strong conditioning masks or intensive conditioners. But with this, I don't feel like my hair's too dry before I put the conditioner on. Obviously, I'd still use conditioner, but using it by itself is fine. The conditioner that I've just started to use, following my hairdresser's advice, is the Sheer Blonde by John Frieda range, and it's Colour Renew. It's perfect for blondes who aren't natural like me. I'm a dark blonde, light brown kind of colour if I do ever let my hair grow naturally, but who could be bothered with that? I can't wait for things like that. I like to change my look quite often. So basically when I went to the hairdressers last, they said to me that being a blonde, I need to get a toning shampoo. I've heard about silver and purple shampoos before, and this basically, the colour that comes in these kinds of shampoos is purple, and it's to kind of tone down any brassiness. And with blondes, you can be yellow, you can get really kind of orangey tones depending on the colour that you've gone for, and you can get a very unnatural looking colour to your hair after a period of time. It's just the way that blondes are, and apparently using something like this is going to help neutralise any of the brassy tones. Now I've only used it this morning, but I really liked it. Again, it felt like it was really penetrating my hair, it was really conditioning it, and I'm really impressed with the results, because the main purpose of this is tone correcting, but I'm so impressed that I haven't had to use any straighteners or anything on my hair today. My hair feels soft, it doesn't feel knotty or tangled, and it just feels like it's in really good condition. So I'm really impressed at that, and time will tell whether or not it does work on the toning benefits as well. Next up in my hair care regime, when I dry my hair, I towel dry it first. I then put some serum through the length of my hair, trying to avoid the top. Too many times I've put it near the top, my layers, and to disastrous results. Looks like I haven't actually washed my hair at all. And then I use a leave-in conditioner spray. At the moment I'm using the Andrew Barton SOS spray. I love his intensive conditioner from the SOS range, but the great thing about this product is it's lightweight. I honestly do feel like it gives me extra condition. It does do an extra service to me, but the smell of it is amazing. It's like toffee cheesecake, and it's just wonderful to get a whiff of that in your hair when you swish your hair from side to side. Much better than the coal tar from my treatment shampoos. So once I've done that, I've started to use the Tresemme Split Remedy cream. You put it through the ends of your hair and just blow dry as normal. I really like this product. You don't need too much, you only need 2 or 3 pumps in your hand depending on the thickness and the length of your hair, and I just work it through the layers from here downwards. It's just because obviously this is the hair that's oldest, it's the hair that's had the most heat styling and everything thrown at it, and so I want to try and give it as much strength as possible, because as I say, I want to grow my hair and I need to make sure that this remains strong, because otherwise it's just going to keep breaking off. And I think it's getting there, and I really like this product, so I do think it's working. To finish my hair, I've loved this product for a while, and when I went to my hairdressers they used it, and so I thought it was a great recommendation. Bedhead, if I could afford it I'd use all their products all the time, but I can't. But this is my little treat. It's called Head Rush, and it's just a shine spray. I really like using it afterwards. It doesn't feel heavy at all. Your hair doesn't feel wet, but it does seem to have an extra glow to it, and I think that really helps with blondes, just to give them a bit of oomph and a bit of shine without looking greasy. And then finally, another product that I've used for a while and I've just come back round to using again, is the Lee Stafford Beach Babe Salt Spray. There's lots of different salt sprays out there, and to be honest I've used a couple and they seem to do pretty much the same thing. I really like using this spray on a day where I'm dry shampooing it. It's the second day or sometimes third day where I just need to do something with my hair. Sometimes I have to leave it 3 days just because of the psoriasis. Washing my hair too frequently can really irritate my skin, and because it's dry anyway, I just need to let the natural oils on my scalp do their thing. But when I use my dry shampoo, I do like to use some of the salt spray now. It's great because you just spray it onto your dry hair and just sort of clump it through like this, and just sort of zhuzh up your hair with it. You don't need too much, but you can build up the look if you want. And if you do spray a bit more, it almost gives you like a back comb effect. If you use it on your underlayers and around your crown, it can give you a little bit more oomph. The only thing I say about it is that if you've got long hair, and you like to play with it as much as I do, you might find it a little bit unusual at first, because once you've sprayed it into your hair, it does tend to give you not a dry feeling, but you can't really run your fingers through your hair anymore. I don't know if it's just my hair type, but for me, as soon as it's in, I have to leave my hair as it is. And to be honest, that's fine. As long as I remember, I think it's great. And it does give me that little bit extra texture and a little bit more oomph when I need it. It's also great if I'm tying my hair back. I don't like tying my hair back very often, but I tend to swizzle my hair and put it in a clip. And I find that using the salt spray first just gives it a bit more body, so my hair's just not flat to my head. And I really like the overall finish. And with my hair, it's I can tease it straight, or I can tease it to be curly or slightly wavy. I'm quite lucky in that sense. It needs a bit of work either way, but at least I can make it do one thing or the other. And I think the salt spray is great for that, and I love it as a product in the summer as well, just for natural loose waves. So that's the latest products I've been using on my hair. I don't have the nicest, greatest hair in the world, and I still dream of luscious, long, thick locks to be proud of, but little by little, with lots of care and attention, I think I'm getting there, and maybe one day I'll have the Barbie hair that I dream of. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.